Welcome to the Empower Ed Project.
I'm a walking stereotype. 6'7", black man, bald head. Got to be a ball player, am I right? That's what it is. Everywhere I go, no matter who I say, do you play basketball? Do you play basketball? Do you play basketball? I say, no, I'm really into miniature golf. Me and that windmill, I get it every time, right? Well, obviously, my name is Steve. I do stand tall. It all kind of works well together. Now, no matter where I go, no matter who I speak to, I always take a few minutes on the front end of my speech to explain the world of tall people. I'm sure you've seen us wandering around amongst you, and you may have had questions about tall people, but you've just never asked. So just bear with me so I can explain, because there's some things that are absolutely wonderful about being tall, and there's some not so great things about being tall. Some not so great things about being tall. Let's go over that one first. Number one thing, cars. Yeah, cars. Yeah, you don't think about that. Cars, right? You can hop in and out of kind of car you want. Doesn't work that way in my world. Those little cars, what do you call those little cars? Those minis, Fiats, smart cars, right? Yeah, those are cute, right? No, they're terrible little death traps. I hate those things. I got to fold up like origami in order to fit inside of those things. So cars are out. Another thing not so great about being tall, airplanes. Yeah, airplanes, right? Yeah, you think you have no leg room in an airplane? I have no leg room in an airplane. Every time I get in a plane, I immediately start to pray. And I don't pray that the plane stays in the air. I pray, please don't lean the seat back. Please don't lean the seat back. Please don't lean the seat back. And what do they do every time? Lean the seat right into my knees, right? And then on top of it, in the airplanes, you have the wonderful headrest, right? You can get nice and comfortable. Yeah, well, that's in the middle of my back, all right? So I'm hunched over, no leg room. The flight attendant, are you comfortable? Does it look like I'm comfortable, you know? I just got off the no-fly list. It was a little issue over Des Moines, but it's okay, fine, we're okay. Yeah. So what do we have? We have cars, we have airplanes, clothing. Trying to find clothing when you look like me, it's not always that easy to do. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking now. Go to the big and tall men's shops or the big and tall sections that they have in the stores, right? Well, here's the issue. They think you need to be big and tall in order to shop there. I get a shirt and it looks like a muumuu. It's like all this extra girth all around here, tucking it in, tuck it in, tuck it in, right? So cars don't work, airplanes don't work, clothing, doorways, ceiling fans, shower heads, spider webs. These are all major issues in the world of tall people. You think I'm joking? Go on a hike with a tall friend. Oh, we're having a wonderful time. Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? You run right into the spider webs. So those are the things that are not so great about being tall. Now, on the other hand, there's some things that are absolutely fabulous, wonderful about being tall. Number one thing with me, random autographs. People think I'm famous. It happens all the time. They think I'm famous. They think I'm a ball player. Constantly. They're always asking for pictures. They walk. Where do you think it happens the most? What do you think? Where do you think it happens the most? Airports. You guys know this. What is with airports? It's like I'm a walking display case. I don't understand. People are empowered. They walk right up. Hey, you. Hey, you. Who are you? Steve, who are you? It's crazy. It happens all the time, wherever I go. A quick story, a little side story. Years and years and years ago, many years ago, when I first got married, my wife and I, we got married. We went to the country of Greece for our honeymoon. Country of Greece for our honeymoon. Great opportunity, beautiful, wonderful place. Now, the national sport in Greece is soccer, or football, as they say, but a very, very close second is, what do you think? Basketball. Yes, they loved United States basketball back then, and they specifically the NBA. So as I get to Greece, immediately, they're not shy. They come right up to me. UNBA, 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 UNBA. I kept telling them, no, no, no. My wife said, idiot, yes. I said, I am? Yes, UNBA. Oh, okay, UNBA all day, man. And see, it's like, oh, okay, UNBA. Oh, you're amazing. You're so good. What team? I said Timberwolves. Nobody knew who was on the Timberwolves back then, right? I got free drinks, free meals, free tickets. I was walking around like a celebrity. No, please stop. Oh my gosh. It's great. We went to this island, Mykonos. We took a little cruise around the Greek islands, went to this island, Mykonos. Beautiful, beautiful place, beautiful white buildings, flowers everywhere. We ate at this cafe right next to the water, beautiful windmills in the distance. It was great. I guarantee you, if you go to that cafe right now, you'll see a picture of me and the owner like this. He thought I was famous. I got a free shrimp cocktail. It was great. So that's the great thing about being tall. People think I'm famous. Also, I can get all the stuff off the top of the shelves in the grocery store. A lot of y'all can't do that, right? Right? And when I'm in the grocery store, I make sure you little people aren't down the aisle before I go down, because what are you going to do? Ask for help, right? Ask for help every single time. And you know what? I'm a nice guy. I help everybody. I really do. You know what? Little old lady's not afraid of a big guy when she wants to get that rice off the top of the shelf. I know that, right? She's like, "Can you help me?" I'm like, "Yeah, here you go." And then she's like, no, I don't do that. Yes, I do. Yeah, ask me again, girl. Ask me again, right? So, as I said, people think I'm famous. I get stuff off the shelves at the grocery store. At a concert, I have a perfect view every time. So there you go. There's your public service announcement for the world of tall people. Now you know. Now you know. Well, here's the thing, gang. When I was growing up to become a tall person, I actually didn't like it. I hated it. 8th grade was the year that everything went nuts for me. At the beginning of 8th grade, I was 5'8". At the end of 8th grade, I was 6'3". 5'8" to 6'3". Now, this wasn't one calendar year. This was one school year. From the first day of school to the last day of school, I grew about 7 inches. Now, average kids who have their growth spurt, they grow 2, 3, maybe 4 inches in a year. I grew 7. You know about growing pains? I had them. It hurt. I was 13 years old. I wore a size 13 shoe. You want to see something funny? Watch me walk up some steps. I was constantly tripping over myself. My feet hurt. My ankles hurt. My knees hurt. My legs hurt. My back hurt. My arms hurt. I hated becoming a tall person. So here I am, I'm 13 years old, wear size 13 shoes, legs, back, arms hurt, and having all these pains. And on top of it, I started to have anxiety. Having these anxiety attacks, specifically at night. The reason why I was having these anxiety attacks at night is because I knew when I went to sleep at night, I would wake up in the middle of the night in pain. So I started having worry and concern every night before I went to bed, because I knew the pain was coming, because that's when you grow. You grow when you're sleeping, and that pain was going to come. Now, back when I was younger, it wasn't called anxiety attacks. It was called shut up and go to bed. I hated becoming a tall person. So here I am, I'm 13 years old, big feet tripping over myself, knees, legs, back, arms hurt, anxiety at night. And then I started having something else. I started having chest pains. And I'm not talking little chest pains, I'm talking severe chest pains. They came out of nowhere. It felt like I was having a heart attack. I'm walking along in the hallways in school, and all of a sudden, boom, it would hit. It would hurt so bad sometimes I would fall to the ground in pain. Teachers would come, nurse would come, they'd hold me in the nurse's office for observation. It would happen once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. I hated becoming a tall person. Now, the chest pains got so severe and so often, my parents, they looked into this. We had to figure out what was going on. So they took me to a specialized place, Alfred I. DuPont Hospital in Delaware. I'm from Jersey. I'm a New Jersey guy, southern New Jersey. So we went right down to Delaware to this place to get me checked out, figure out what was going on. So they did the observation, you got your blood tests, your scans and everything. But ultimately what they did is they put a Holter monitor on me. Now, for those who don't know what a Holter monitor is, it's these little sticky tabs they put all over your chest, and they have wires that connect down to a little bag, and that bag has a recording device, and it records your heart throughout the day. So that they wanted to make sure my heart wasn't skipping or it was beating properly. So here I am, and I had to wear this multiple times in 8th grade. Big feet tripping over myself, legs hurt, back hurt, arms hurt, anxiety at night, chest pains, and I'm carrying a purse. Because that's what it looked like, a big old brown purse. Now, I don't know about you, but if you any middle school boys back in the 80s walking around with a brown purse, that was not cool. You got made fun of a lot. I hated becoming a tall person. Big feet, tripping over myself, legs, back, arms hurt, anxiety at night, chest pains, carrying a purse, and I started to do something else. I started to slouch. You ever seen someone who just doesn't stand up straight? Doesn't have good self-image? That was me. I would slouch over for a couple of reasons. Number one, I didn't like the fact I was standing out from everyone else around me. I wanted to blend in. And I actually felt bad for people I stood near. I felt like I was towering over them. So I thought if I hunched over, I could blend in better. And I tried to make it cool, put a little dip in the walk. But it was very clear what I was doing. I hated becoming a tall person.